Thanks a lot and welcome back. You're watching TVC Breakfast. Let's check out the big stories in the papers right away. And I start with the Nation newspaper, in which the lead story there is captioned relief measures for the poor, small businesses to go on. That's according to President Tinubu. Of course, tax reforms, he adds, are designed to further stimulate the economy. And he was speaking in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, during a meeting with the IMF boss, Kristalina Georgieva. In other news, 3 states get ultimatum to decide on state police, and the states are Kwara, Kemi, and Adeyemo. Sanwo-Olu, governor of Lagos, proposes 3.05 trillion naira 2025 budget estimates. It adds work to start on Green Rail line. House of Reps throws out 6-year single-term bill for president. All these and more on the front page of the Nation. First news now. Our reforms yielding results. Nigerians now see benefits. Tinubu's loans are bone-crushing to Nigerians, Atiku says. Of course, the loan request has since been approved by the Senate. Military neutralizes 115 terrorists, rescues 138 hostages. National Assembly amends NDLEA Act, imposes life imprisonment for drug offenders. Defense Headquarters hails arrest of IPOB Simon Ekpa as landmark anti-terrorism success. NAFDAC uncovers fake alcohol packaging centers in Lagos, seizes 2 billion naira items. Reps to criminalize HND BSc discrimination. Let's check out Nigerian News Direct. Leading with economic reforms, that's the lead story. Nigerians now understand the need for our reform, says President Tinubu, speaking on foreign soil there. Seeks IMF support for economic stability and to reduce hardship. Sanwo-Olu prioritizes economic sustainability environment in 3 trillion naira 2025 budget proposal. Nigeria to extradite Simon Ekpa as Finnish authorities effect arrest over terrorism activities. Silent times now. We've started seeing positive results from our reforms, Tinubu tells IMF chief. All isn't well with PDP. Elders must rise up, Bode George says. CSO's Defense Headquarters, CSOs tackle Tompolo over oil theft allegation against Navy. How my ex-husband's abuse destroyed my career, Olajumoke Oniburedi says. NEC gives Kwara, Kemi 1-week ultimatum to submit reports on state police. Leadership Friday now. We will not raise taxes on vulnerable Nigerians. Tinubu to world leaders says his administration prioritizes the poor. Governors to take position on tax bills. We strongly support reforms, IMF says. ACF suspends chairman, that's the Arewa Consultative Forum, suspends chairman amid North presidency agenda. Abdul Razak celebrates as Kwara pupils win presidential debate for 3rd time. The Punch now. ACF suspends chairman as Afenifere others back president. Tinubu inherited Buhari's economic policies. Ohaneze, middle belt. Others reply ACF. On the serial grid collapse, NEC panel to boost power generation in states. FG presses for extradition, I should say, as IPOB disowns Biafra agitator. PDP postpones NEC meeting as North Central insists on chair. Visiting U.S.-based Nigerian bought 9 drugs before death, says police. New Telegraph now. How Atiku Ayu made Tinubu president in 2023, says Bode George. NEC moves to end grid collapse, sets up committee on national electrification. FG's pension liability hits 250 billion naira, may hamper concession. This Nigeria now. Reps throw out 6-year single-term bill. Biafra agitator Ekpa, others to be extradited from Finland to Nigeria. Civil society groups protest fuel importation by NNPCL. From the NBS Bureau of Statistics, 1 out of 4 Nigerians wants to migrate. Daily Trust now, final paper with me. Military seeks extradition as Finland jails Ekpa. Palestinians welcome ICC's arrest warrants for Netanyahu. Ex-Fedeco scribe Amadou Kurfi buried in Katsina. And ACF suspends Chairman Osman over, quote, unauthorized statement. Ibraheem.
Right, first with me here is the Vanguard newspaper. Terrorism. Presidency mom, defense headquarters thrilled over arrest of Simon Ekpa for others. 2/3 of households lack money for healthy food. NBS survey. Reps reject bill on 6-year single tenure for president, governors. And then 2025, we are proposing 3 trillion naira budget. Sanwo-Olu. Tax reform will be on the side of Nigerians. National Assembly. Ogoni 4 versus Ogoni 9. The blame game continues 30 years after. We strongly support Tinubu's reforms, says IMF MD. Next is Platform Times. Defense headquarters confirms plans to extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria for prosecution. 4 magistrates suspended for corruption, drunkenness in Cross River. Sanwo-Olu presents 3 trillion naira 2025 budget of sustainability to Lagos Assembly. 2023 presidential poll not rigged. Tinubu lost Lagos, Okupe to Peter Obi. Ogun deputy governor honored with engineering fellowship award. NAFDAC uncovers fake alcohol factory in Lagos, seizes products worth 2 billion naira. Security operatives engage in mistaken gun duel in Anambra ahead of Senator Uba's burial. 2024 Gateway Games, 15,000 athletes set for National Sports Festival in Ogun. The Matrix is next. Economic policies. Atiku renews war of words with Tinubu. Your failed policies, bone-crushing loans, taking Nigeria back to indebtedness. Senate leader Bamidele denies alleged altercation with Akpabio. Anti-terror fights. Defense headquarters hails Simon Ekpa's arrest. Hails international community for partnership in fight against terrorism. War crime. ICC issues arrest warrants for Netanyahu, Gallant Dave. Senate approves Tinubu's $2.2 billion loan request. And then Zenith Tech Fair 4.0 ends on a high as hackathon finalists get 77.5 million naira cash reward. Next is Daily Independent. Kwara, Adamawa, Kemi, FCT delay decision on state police. NEC gives states FCT 1 week to submit report. Raises committee on national electrification to check grid collapses. Reps reject 6-year single term for president, governors. Atiku Ayub gave Tinubu opportunity to be president, says Bode George. Nigeria loses $28 billion annually to power outages. Tinubu's loans bringing unbearable pressure on economy. Atiku. 100 million Nigerian children at risk of climate emergency, UNICEF alerts. Next is the Daily Times. PDP greater than Wike Damagun. National Assembly caucus assures party will bounce back. Senate mulls military camp to tackle insecurity in Borno, local government areas. Reps reject 6-year single term for presidents, governors. Gaza. ICC issues arrest warrants for Netanyahu, others. Reforms yielding results despite challenges, Tinubu tells IMF chief. Next is Nature News newspaper. African Development Bank presents visionary 10-year plan for Africa's inclusive growth. COP29 shocker. Africa's $1.3 trillion climate finance hope dashed. Minister seeks marine insurance for economic growth. Federal government slams new directive on mining lease applicants. Military, Ipman, beaker over oil bunkering in Niger Delta. NGO coalition denounces GMO over health, other risks. Fact check. Does tobacco claim 8 million lives, cause deforestation and drought yearly? You can find out more on that from the Nature News newspaper. Next is the Guardian News newspaper. Dwindling sports fortunes, grassroots neglect, mediocrity strip Nigeria of youthful population edge. Senate reviews law okays life imprisonment for drug traffickers. Address internal conflicts or face 2027 defeat, Bode George warns PDP. Ekpa, Ohaneze, Defense Headquarters, Lord pro-Biafra agitators arrest, hopeful of region's peace. Last but not least is the Nation Sporting Life. Boniface injured, sustains thigh injury. South Africa will top Nigeria. Libyans accuse Eagles of match fixing. And then Ramsdale. We have Guardiola extend Man City deal until 2024. Aqua United player graduates with first class. Interesting. Man City overtake Madrid, Bayern in race to sign words. That's about it for the news up for review this morning. Newspapers, rather.
Absolutely. Those are the stories there. And, like we always say, don't just run off or don't just run with. These headlines, it's best to go on, read up on your device, get a copy of the newspaper, a hard copy that is, and, stay informed, stay ahead of the news.